this ultimate consciousness of the universe that is often given the name Shiva. Yes, we talk about, and indeed in these verses, the tantrics will poeticize their elegies to the name Shiva or Shakti. But ultimately, these are metaphors. No tantric thinks that this is some blue man with snakes all over him sitting on some mountain somewhere, right, who's half ascetic and half householder. They'll play with that mythology. But Shiva, the word itself, means auspicious or quiescent. It comes from the same root that we get Shava or Shavasana, lying in repose, or a corpse. Shiva. Shiva means that or connotes that quiescent space that settles, or that is the joy of a given moment that is settling, a moment of pure yoga. For the tantrics do not think about the word yoga too much as union. This is not a popular definition of that word as we often get. And the reason is because, according to one master, the word yoga connotes, or union in that definition connotes duality, that something needs to be united, right? There's opposites. Because this is a sonic-based practice, tantra that is, tantric yoga, the word yoga is interpreted with the analogy of, or the, definition of attunement or alignment. Attunement works really well because we could think about that in terms of harmony, like with sound, but also the attunement of our erratic pranavayus that are busy doing their various function, the winds of the body, the nervous impulses, the mental energy, the breath energy, harmonizing into a rhythm of equipoise or quiescence. That equipoise is called Shiva. Shiva is the state of high. If you were to try to describe when you come back from that vacation, as our lovely goddess just did. She came back from a lovely family vacation. I had the sense not to say, well, how was it? Because what can she say to that if I wasn't with her, right? You know when you have that peak experience that literally blew your mind. It took my breath away, and you come back to tell loved ones, and you're like, it was just amazing. Always secondary language. We can't actually give them the experience. What the tantrics would say is, it was Shiva. Right? It was Shiva. So that's how personal Shiva is. Shiva is that state of awakening that may happen to us at fleeting moments, at that perfect moment of sunset in Aruba, or in that perfect moment of post-coital bliss. Yes, we can talk about sex even on the East Coast, and I'm from New York. And the tantrics love to talk about it, not in the way we've heard about it, but sure. Any sensual experience that literally blows your mind and puts you into a state of deeper truth that has the quality of expanded consciousness. That expanded consciousness is Shiva. And it is described as the source awareness of the universe. Those of you that play music or perform, perhaps dance, or maybe you're an artist or something like that, when you feel at one with the crowd, when you feel the surge of the one energy of a peak moment in a musical performance or harmony, and suddenly I'm not just me anymore, even if I'm just I'm in the crowd. You ever felt that before? Where there's literally a place where, boom, your mind is blown to pieces. All the worries, the anxiety that you might have carried into that concert, The energy that brings us to that place of Shiva, that place of expansion that's more familiar to us, the tantrics say, than our own thoughts. It's more intimate and fulfilling than even the most tantalizing thought of who I am. It's behind that. It is who I am, that feeling. The energy that brings us into that is personified as the goddess, and her name is Shakti. Shakti means power, energy. Whether we're talking just tangibly, the energy that moves consciousness, communicates messages in my body, or just the energy of this kinetic universe, this vibratory universe.